there's this word. It's a 4-letter word called fear. F-E-A-R. Now, why does that word seem to have so much power? I ask myself this all the time. It has so much power. Now, not over everyone, but over a lot of people. It's like really powerful, the word. It's like you can feel it. You can feel that word strong. Everybody can feel it. Fear, fear. That word has messed with me a big portion, a huge portion of my life. And honestly, it sometimes comes around to play with me every now and then. And when I forget my power and I forget who I am, it affects me. But it's only for a short time, because I always remember my power, either on my own, from within myself, or somebody outside of me. Somebody that I know, somebody that I'm close to, or something I watch or read will remind me of my power. False evidence appearing real. It's powerful, and I guess it's so powerful it's used to keep you frozen, to keep you stuck. I've known many people in my lifetime that have become stuck, not only from lack of knowledge, but also fear. And you can actually tie those two together, because if you don't understand what fear is, you will allow it to run your life, and you'll become stuck. And sometimes you're supposed to be doing certain things or making certain moves, but because you are fearful, you stay stagnant and continue to kick yourself over and over daily because you didn't do what you are supposed to be doing. and then you feel miserable. You feel sad. You can become depressed. And not only that, what fear does to our bodies. I did some research and found out how it affects our bodies. It affects our breathing. It affects our blood flow. It affects our hormones. It affects our nerves. It's awful, basically. It's awful. And when it comes around to mess with you, if you're not prepared, you can get blindsided by it. And for women dealing with fluctuating hormones, women have to deal with certain times of our cycles where our hormones are kind of off, and when they're off, you become emotional. And when you become emotional, you can, if not in check, you can become fearful of things that are not even in front of you. Things that you heard about, things that you remember happening to yourself or happening to a friend or happening to a family member or something you saw in a movie in 1988. Some old movie. It could be something you watched last night. It's crazy. It's crazy. But we have to understand what this fear is. If we have to go and research it, figure it out, understand it, so that we know it. And once we know it, we can kind of break it down, and whenever there are moments that fear comes to visit you, you will know how to deal with it. You'll know how to move, how to react, or how to be still and observe it for what it is, and then allow it to break up into tiny pieces, quantify it, and disintegrate, because it is not welcome. And if something is not welcome, why allow it? Why entertain it? Why serve it drinks? Why sit down and talk to it? It's not welcome. We have to understand this, because it's fleeting. It doesn't last anyway. And it just comes around more often if your guard is down or if you don't understand it. But once you get into the crevices of what the heck it really is, it cannot move you, and it cannot stop you from living your life. It can't ruin you. It can't make you sad. It can't paralyze you or make you worry. And even if you do worry a little bit, we should be able to compartmentalize. We should be able to compartmentalize that worry, put it away, and get shit done for ourselves. Because our nerves, our blood flow, our breathing, our entire health and being depends on that. So, fear, take a hike. You're not welcome. You're not welcome. And you are a farce. You are something that doesn't even exist, that has manifested to create imbalance, to create dis-ease and distortions where peace is, and you're not welcome. So, bye.